Biology part 66. Biology part 66. Water is drawn into the capillaries by osmosis. The additional molecules are mainly plasma proteins, especially albumins. At the atrial end of the capillary bed, the hydrostatic pressure of the blood is sufficient to overcome the osmotic effect, but at the venous end, the osmotic effect is more important, leaving a net tendency for water to enter the blood. Substances such as carbon dioxide and other waste products of metabolism leave the tissues and enter the capillaries by diffusion. A small proportion of tissue fluid drains to lymph vessels, as already mentioned. The quantity of blood flowing through the capillary bed is regulated at the local level of various stimuli. Reduced O2 oxygen is increased by CO2, result in the dilation of arterioles that precapillary sphincter muscles, leading to an improved blood flow. In this way, increased metabolic demands of the tissue cells are immediately met by an additional supply of oxygen. Similarly, accumulating waste products are rapidly removed. An additional role of the blood capillaries is to allow the migration of certain types of white blood cells or leukocytes into the tissue. This process is part of the body's defense system against disease and is discussed further in the tutorial. The venules. Number 4, venules. These are small blood vessels, 20 to 30 mm in diameter, formed where the capillary is joined together. The first venules lack the tunica media layer and are still important sites of the leukocytes' migration and exchange with the tissues. Larger venules have a thin tunica media containing muscle fibers. Number 5, veins. Veins are the large blood vessels which carry blood towards the heart. Unlike other blood vessels, they have valves to prevent backflow. The walls of the veins, like those of arteries, have 3 layers: an innermost endothelium and a middle layer, tunica media, and an external fibrous covering, the tunica adventitia. The fibers, the tunica media in veins contains muscles and other fibers, but is thin and weak compared to the tunica media of arteries. The tunica adventitia in veins is often thickest of the 3 layers and consists of mainly the collagen fiber with some elastic and muscle fibers. The space of lumen in the center of a vein tends to be larger in diameter than in equivalent arteries, reflecting a slower rate of flow. Well, the slower rate of flow, regulation of circulation, regulation of the blood circulation system. The most important role of the circulatory system is to distribute dissolved oxygen to all the body organs. Some organs can tolerate the temporary shortage of this vital substance, but other must have a continual supply. The brain is irreversibly damaged if its blood flow is interrupted for more than 3 to 4 minutes. What happens therefore when the oxygen demand of one part of the body suddenly increases, for example,